7 to 9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in to Zooming with the Zoomies. I'm at Zooming with the homies on, man.
Hey, Tom.
Boom. What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. I'm your host, Tahir Moore. Appreciate y'all pulling up on this fine Sunday morning. I hope your weekend has been good so far. We're off to a great start. We got a fire-ass lineup for y'all, man, so I hope y'all are just as excited as I am. How y'all doing? We got up in here. We got Z Highness, Rick Patton, Kalani's in here, or Kilani's in here. Chris Blackman is in here. Deanna's in here. She just posted on Twitter. Fine. What's going on, Todd Price, man? Fire-ass show, man. Live from Jersey. It's Pam. She up in here. It is Eyes in here. I see you more, Mom. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Definitely appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and get this show started, man. We got some fire-ass guests today. Very excited about it. Can't wait to tell y'all about it. Can't wait to get to the show. So let's just hop right into this thing just like this here. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, good brother, man. We had a chance to run into each other, I think 2 times, back to back at the Laugh Factor on a Sunday and the Monday, pulling up, having a good ass time. Very dapper brother, very, very charismatic, very funny comedian, host, actor, content creator. You guys have seen him all around the internet. Put your hands together. Welcome to the show, Mr. Terrence Delane.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother. My intro was so good. I was like, who is this guy you introducing? This dude is amazing. But thank you so much, man. What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning, man. How you feeling, dog?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm blessed to be. I've been wanting to be on this show for the longest.
Hey, man, and listen, that was my bad for not getting you in here earlier, but you're in here now. We're gonna have a good ass time with it, man. How's your weekend going?
Oh, it's going amazing, man. I watched that fight last night. Y'all seen my dog T-Bud go in there, go to work, all the doubters. You know what I'm saying? You seen it?
Man, I missed it. I was at a bar that I thought they were going to be playing it at, and they did not play it. So I've been catching up on everything from basically the internet, and I'm pissed about it.
Oh, you got to go back and watch the highlights. One of the greatest fights of the century last night. Yeah.
Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that, dog.
If a bar didn't have that fight playing last night, it shouldn't be a bar. They should be out of business today. They need to sell software. You a software stuff.
Like that?
Like that,
damn, man.
It made
the
fight made me realize that it's cool to be a brother just in a straight black tee and get the job done. That's what it is. One of those.
Now you used to boxing. We're gonna talk about that once we get in the show. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all that shit because you got hands too.
Still box.
Still boxing. Okay.
Yeah, they giving checks out as long as my legs work, I'm on heart pumping, and I can get in there for a check. I get down. Misfits.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, dog. Go on ahead, get that money, my boy. All right, let's keep it rolling. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady has been killing it all over town. She's been on here before, you know her. She holds it down, you know what I'm saying? And I think she was just on More to the Story too. I was out of town, so I think she pulled up and made it happen, ladies and gentlemen. She's out here dunking on niggas. Okay, she's a fitness queen. She's an actor. She's a podcaster. She's a comedian, and she's doing her goddamn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show the amazing Miss Chelcye.
Hey, why I gotta be dunking on niggas though? Why?
Hey, listen. Even
Why?
if you ain't dunking on niggas, tell niggas that you dunking on niggas, okay?
No, I'm not telling niggas I'm dunking on niggas. You know what?
Why not?
You and Terrence ass always do this because y'all are in that 5'8", 5'9" range.
I sure am.
I understand. Y'all gotta cut the shit though.
I sure am.
Cut it. Okay,
you never played basketball?
Huh?
You never played basketball?
I mean, I did, but you know, when I was coming up, that also meant that you was licking pussy. So I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted. I didn't really want to be. I didn't want to do that.
That can't be an all admit, then, Chelcye. That's
what
not
that
all
meant.
admit.
That's what that meant.
No, it didn't.
That's what that meant. Listen, in H Town, that's what that meant. I didn't want to do that. I wasn't ready yet. That's not my forte. That's not my ministry.
That's not my
I played
ministry.
tennis. I did individual sports. I was on the speech and debate team. I played tennis.
Why'd you swing an invisible racket for the speech and debate? The back and forth, the back and forth.
Individual shit. Thanks for having me back, though. I'm excited to be back.
Oh, man, that is a hell of a way to kick it off, man. Back in my day, that means you was eating pussy, and I wasn't into that. Sure. I do want to say you said I wasn't into that yet. You want to go ahead and flip your you want to flip your camera sideways so we can get to landscape?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta take it out the
orientation. You'll be good
like
to
this?
go.
Okay.
Whoa, give them that full screen, young Chelcye. Let's go. Full screen, baby.
Okay, I see what kind of shenanigans we gonna be on today.
Full level.
We're
gonna be full level, okay? Because that's what the fuck we do out here.
Facts.
Well, listen, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna jump into all your basketball, speech and debate, and all your other activities growing up in a little bit. I wanted to invite next to the show, man. This brother right here is one of the funniest comics I've ever seen in my life, dog. He just got a different cadence, a different vibe, a different mindset, man. His brother has been destroying it for years. You've seen him in music videos, you've seen him on shows, you've seen him on TV, you've seen him on tours. He's from Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to the show, Mr. Kelly K-Dubb. Yeah. What's up, player?
What's up? What it do though, man? Am I on that landscape, man?
Yeah, you need to flip yours too. Go ahead. Now you knew.
I heard it.
Oh
no, there it is, right?
Yeah, it is right there. See? Now you saw me tell her you slept there and waited too.
But I ain't know. I don't know nothing about the landscape. I heard this when you said landscape. I thought you was talking about some pussy, like what you were talking about when you were talking about landscape.
How did you go there? How did you go there?
How?
Landscape, escape, right? The little thing down there when the girl cut their little stuff, the little escape. I don't know. Some escape in it. They do call it escape. Like if you put that little landing strip down there, they call it escape.
Oh, landing strip. That's something completely different from a landscape. That's something completely different. You back in the A right now?
Nah, I'm over here in Dallas.
Okay.
I'm over here in Dallas, Texas out here, man.
Okay.
I had Colleen last night.
How was it?
So yeah, well, it was all right, you know, black owned club, and you know how that works. I mean, it was all right, black owned club, man. Fried chicken and goddamn a few complaints. That's it. Colleen,
Texas. The thing with those type of clubs is certain clubs you could go to and you don't leave out smelling like what everybody was eating. But those clubs right there, they usually don't have proper ventilation. So you're going to leave out of that smelling like everything everybody ate. Yeah. Catfish, fried chicken, fries, nachos, everything they ate is what you're going to smell like when you leave out.
Hell yeah. And that's what it was.
Around that one. So,
that's exactly what it was. A chicken.
So you missed fight too then, because you was on stage performing, wasn't you?
Man, I didn't care nothing about them niggas. Nothing.
You didn't?
Nobody. I didn't want to see it. They want to hear about it. Didn't care about it, man. I was thinking about whether I was gonna get paid last night. That's the only thing on my mind. I was not. I was gonna fight last night. That was gonna happen. That was I did a black club. Hell no. I ain't know nothing about fight for real until I kept seeing it on IG and all that. I don't know all these two niggas fighting. I ain't pay no attention to it.
Now, who was the Terrence? I know you know. Who was the dude who slapped the other dude like backstage after the weigh-in? Who was that?
Oh, Caleb Plant slapped one of the Charlo brothers.
Now, were they scheduled to fight?
No, I don't think they weren't scheduled to fight, but they got to fight now. He slapped it.
Oh yeah, they got to fight now.
K-Dubb, what's up with you, man?
What's happening, man? You look like a boxer now, man. I ain't know you boxing.
Hey, look,
You look like
I'm
one
trying to, man. It's good to see you, dog. That nigga going back in time. Every time I see K-Dubb, he get younger. My nigga, what you done figured out?
It's the haircut. That nigga K-Dubb went from dreads to
Dreads.
the pro. Now he got the box. Yeah, that nigga he on the curly box next week.
What they do to you last night? Playing sound like you was.
No, it was a good show last night. Like boys, supposed been 2 shows. We made it 1, man. That job, you know how it is, man.
It be like that sometimes.
And I had to drive out of there last night. So about a 2.5 hour drive up out of Killeen. Boy, I mean, you know what? I'm doing White Clubs from now on. That's it.
Hey, we gotta keep supporting these black clubs though. We gotta keep
not in Killeen, no. I'm from Texas. I would have never went to Killeen.
Wow.
Hell no.
I went.
Chelcye, when you said Chelcye, you said when you went to here, when you was mentioning our height, you put us both in there. Like I ain't never did no short activities around you.
Yes, you did.
What?
Yes,
what
you did. When you brought me up at the Laugh Factory, and then after I got off the stage, you said some shit about me being tall. I was like, boy, niggas, he ain't gonna let that shit go. It was all love though. I wasn't tripping.
Okay. But you was tripping, you was one. I apologize.
Terrence, you're originally from Arizona though, right?
No, I'm originally from the Bay Area. I was born in the Bay. Then my mom and my stepdad moved to Arizona, and then I've been
every time you talk, they say I feel like I'm getting banged on every time Terrence talk.
No,
you sound like an ex-gang member.
Oh, you know, hey, I got a testimony. It wasn't my ministry. What you say? I like that one. Hey, they ain't catch that one up. That wasn't my ministry.
That's not. That ain't
it. That's the one for the week. All week I'm like, nah, that ain't my ministry. When somebody asked me to do something that ain't in my
Hell yeah. What y'all do this weekend, Chelcye? What you get into this weekend?
Oh, what did I do this weekend? Oh, I had one of the homies out here, Asia, had a farewell show, so I did her show. And then I've really been chilling. I'm in the process of moving, and we already know that that's pure bullshit.
Yep.
So I'm just packing up stuff, throwing away a lot of stuff. But I just been chilling, like I said. My son's with his dad all summer long, so I'm out here.
Okay. Oh, you got the whole summer off.
Whole summer.
The summer over with.
She don't know how to act. She don't know how to act, guys.
The summer is over with now.
Listen, he'll be back on the 2nd. So
yeah,
they already got the back to school shit. They had the back to school shit out like last week.
I seen that. They ready. I'm like, okay, shit.
Hey, that's funny because I used to be a kid that would go visit his dad for the summertime. I got a question for you. Do you make your son's father buy back to school stuff like clothes and the backpack, or is that because that was my mom's rule? That was my mom's rule. Like, look, I do it all year round. You got to get it before the school starts.
My baby mama don't do shit. My baby mama ain't never did nothing. Nothing.
Hey, I'm talking about in the 90s.
I was waiting on her to answer that question.
I mean, we work with each other. We really do have a nice little co-parenting situation. And I feel like you can't make a grown person do nothing. You know, we 13 years in this game. Okay. So whatever he's seeing. Whatever he don't. I'm of the mindset my son not gonna miss. Whether you do or you don't, he ain't gonna miss. So he probably gonna send him back, don't get me wrong, with some shoes and some stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm that kind of mama. I don't be liking the shit he buy. So I'm just gonna go buy what I want, baby.
You know what, man? You just alike. That's my speech to my baby mama. Whatever she don't do, I got it anyway. Yeah. I don't like the shit she buy him no way. Never did. She bought him a blue coat, and she know I'm a vice lord. Tripping,
boy, bye.
You really tripping. You gave me fucked up by my son a blue coat.
Hey,
like.
I'm a vice lord.
Yeah, been a vice lord, big vice lord. Long time. KKK. Long time. Since I was little.
She know better than you. She know better.
No, that's dope. My mom used to make my father get that was his one thing. Like, look, I got him throughout the year. He sent money every now and then, but before he go to school, get him 2 pairs of jeans, some shoes. So I get it. And then they get it right before I came back home, and he be like, "Man, leave that here at my house till next summertime."
Wow.
Petty. Who your daddy?
Wow, your daddy hit the shit.
All year I'll be like, "Man, I got them J's at my dad's house." Like,
I heard
not
niggas
no
saying
dad.
I heard
Petty
niggas
in the
saying shit like that when they were young too. I got at my dad's house. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm just I was one of those. So I had the shit. It was just like.
That's crazy.
I could have, K-Dubb, I could have been a vice lord too, but I left my shit at my daddy's house.
At your dad, all your red and black shit at your
You a temporary vice lord.
I didn't even know they had vice lords down in Atlanta, K-Dubb.
I ain't from Atlanta. I'm born in Mississippi, born in Mississippi, raised in Tennessee, straight up through that St. Louis, Mississippi. All them vice lords in St. Louis.
Yeah, because I'm from East St. Louis, and all we got are GDs and vice lords. That's it.
Exactly.
Ain't no Bloods and Crips in East St. Louis.
I ain't never heard the word blood or Crip till I saw House Party 3. I never knew nothing of that.
Same. I knew since I went to school in St. Louis. In St. Louis, they had Bloods and Crips, and I was like, these niggas different. They was doing the most to me.
Hey, that's crazy because the first time I heard of a vice lord or a GD was that movie First Time Fella. I thought Omar Epps and Trench. Remember they was y'all remember
that shit crazy.
First time I ever heard of blood. Kids said it. Kids said, "Well, if the Bloods and Crips could call a truce, I know we can." I was like, "What the hell?" Kid and play on House Party.
Look, we had that shit in Houston, but we laughed at them niggas. You know better. Ain't nobody blood and cripping in Houston like that. That shit is crazy. Now you get out here to LA, oh, it's real.
Oh, it's still real.
It's real here, but I'm not doing that shit in the South.
Houston,
it takes too much.
Huh?
And the heat different in the South too. It's hard.
Exactly. We don't have time
for your
for
block in 110-degree weather. You can't really be out there all flagged up. You don't want to have all of that extra stuff on you. I don't.
But that's what's weird about out here. How you gang banging in the beach up the way? I don't understand. We gang banging by the waves.
Hey, niggas get drowned for less.
Hey, I lived in the desert. I lived in the desert. They got gangs in the desert, nigga. They got them everywhere. They got
them in Alaska. Yeah, it's a whole video on YouTube about the gangs of Alaska. Niggas be still up in Alaska banging hard, driving all crazy. I am not even.
No, I seen that. I seen that.
Oh God, them niggas
really
send me that link. Either one of y'all when this shit is over. I want
them niggas out there on the ice talking shit, slipping and everything, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's a polar bear. Like that's a polar bear.
Them niggas is talking that shit too, and they got views. Everybody in there confused. I know I was. I was like, damn.
I would be very confused.
Y'all been to Alaska?
I have a few times.
Y'all did shows in Alaska.
No, I did Fairbanks, Alaska. I did Anchorage. This guy named, I forgot this guy name, but yeah, Alaska got a good little run down there.
They got military up there too, and if you get in with the USO, you can go up there and do shows with the military. When I went overseas and did the shows in Tokyo, South Korea, Okinawa, Iwakuna, and a couple other spots, all of that shit was with the USO. So like if you're doing it for Americans, they're just on Japanese soil.
Oh, that's tough. I ain't. That's one place I thought I've been everywhere. That I thought about it when y'all said. I was like, damn, I ain't never been to Alaska. My grandma used to talk about Alaska when I was, you got an auntie in Alaska. I was like, where the fuck is Alaska at?
I went up to Alaska to film this thing for this show called Black to Nature, where they take black comedians and influencers and put them in nature environments so they learn about nature and trying to introduce them to camping and shit like that. And we went to a town where you can only get there because I went in on a boat and then I had to fly out on a seaplane. There's no way to get cars straight there.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't want to get on no place like that.
Bro, when I tell you it was the raggediest plane. Because, I mean, this is like a single jet plane. So this is one that he started the propeller with his hand. And
no, my nigga.
The interior is like of wood 4x4. There's no insulation, so you're in the air. You feeling all the cold air from outside. You hearing everything, bro. Like it was a wild ass experience, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful as hell.
You said he started it with his hand.
Yeah.
You went for recreation, or you went for work?
I went for work. We were up there filming.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he started the propeller with his hand. I don't think y'all hearing that. That's not sinking into the dome. If I went to get on a plane and a nigga started that bitch, he had to whip that whole round with his hand. I'm not getting on that shit. No, that's okay.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
right.
It was a dope experience, though. I don't got to do it no more, but it was a dope experience.
Y'all, Tahir gonna go. He gonna work for the work. He gonna. That's one hard working.
And I'm glad you're here to tell me about it.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you.
I did the USO tours years ago. Itaewon down in Korea, Kadena, Camp Eagle, Camp Walker, Camp David. I mean, we were like 30 miles from the North Korea border, and they would tell you, like, no, don't even go that way. They'll tell you, don't even go in the backyard. Stay in the front yard. Your backyard is closer to North Korea. Stay in the front yard.
Bro, it's such a different world over there. Like, first of all, the subways are quiet as hell. Ain't a whole lot of talking going on because it's disrespectful to be loud. Blowing your horn over there is disrespectful. Like in traffic, they don't really be blowing their horn like that. It's the trash cans are like hide and seek. It's so hard to find trash cans on the street in Japan. Like you just have to hold on to your trash until you get where you're going. But that was the first place I had a shrimp patty burger from McDonald's though. And that shit was slapped. I ain't gonna hold it.
This nigga went overseas to bring back information to us about a McDonald's.
No, you're gonna go to McDonald's. That's gonna be one. Yeah, that's
no, you're not.
No, you are.
Yes, you are.
No, you are. No,
I'm
you
a
are.
Navy veteran.
No, you are.
I've been to Yokosuka. I've been to Japan. I'm not eating at McDonald's.
That sounds good. But you're gonna go in that McDonald's just for one reason, to see the difference. It's gonna be just a difference. That's why I went.
It's far as different. Hey, what's the external is different too, like the service and everything?
No, it's about the same, but it's like everything is like minty or shrimpy or fishy. Like they just ain't got a burger that ain't gonna be fishy or minty or something.
I would say this in South Korea, they got dog form too. And the way they got the people outside in LA saying hot dog, they really mean it there.
For real?
Damn.
Yes, nigga. I definitely had some dogs on the stick.
You tasted it?
Yes, I did.
I ate a scorpion on a stick over there.
I'm gonna tell you, Chelcye, I'm gonna tell you this too. The reason why I know you've been to the Navy, blah blah. The reason why I went to a McDonald's because I honestly didn't want the other bullshit. It was too Asian. Like I could eat the Chinese food in the mall, but this shit is too Asian. Like it's moving a little bit.
But that's authentic. That's
real.
Fuck
want authentic. Don't nobody want no authentic. I want some decent food.
Okay, so here's my thing.
I want some edible food.
You want real pussy?
No, I want
authentic pussy.
I want edible pussy. I want edible pussy. Edible pussy. Edible. Edible.
Listen.
Because that shit they put on their plates in other countries is not edible.
No, it is. That's the real shit. That shit in the mall is the fake shit.
No,
sometimes I want some shit I'm used to.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all.
Authentic means real.
No, I understand. We 40 years old. We know what authentic means, but I just want some shit. I want some familiar shit. I'm not eating that shit over there. No, they can have that. No, but
everybody. Hey, at this age, you done had some shit like, nah, it ain't supposed to look like that.
It ain't supposed to be like that.
You're having a different cultural. I have to travel who eat chicken nuggets overseas.
Everywhere you go, they got them all. Everywhere you go.
One thing about it, I want to see. I don't want to eat nothing from over here. Y'all can have all your food, except for Mexico. In Mexico, I eat their food.
I'll be out there.
Ain't no good food over no Germany or no Japan or no
nowhere.
It
is. In
Bro, I'm not looking forward to
the best food and dumplings in
Busan. Where? You had some of the best food where, Chelcye?
Say it again.
You had some of the best food where?
In Busan, Japan.
Okay.
One of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen was over there.
Man, I believe.
Nah, I'm sure. You know what I think it is though? This is what I think it is. I think everybody's palate is different. So what might be good to you may not be good to me. Like my girl love hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Or she don't. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends. So to them, maybe that fishy, minty is what they.
Yeah, that is what they want. And I don't like
I'll give you that. But okay, this also the mindset. We didn't flew all the way over here. Or we didn't travel to this foreign country, no matter where you go. Africa, Japan, whatever. And you telling me I'm going to come over here just to eat the nuggets?
Well, the thing about it is, I ain't eating no nuggets. The thing is, if you ain't used to flying nowhere, you might feel like you need to do something different. But if you've been over there 40 times, eat what you want to eat. I've been over there motherfucker 27
Okay, if it's
times.
on the 40th time, if you want to eat the shrimp patty from McDonald's.
On my first time, I went over there to eat the shrimp patties, and on the 29th through the 80th time, I tried little bullshit.
This
and I ain't
nigga
gonna never try it again. I tried little bullshit, and I'm not gonna try no. And I'm gonna tell you a secret though. It ain't nothing different from the Asians. They don't eat this bullshit that they sell us or that they even see. They go back and put they mint and they frog together in their house.
Yes.
Hey, I got
we like here, they don't like.
Hey, I got a correction for y'all though. I'm gonna tell you, and I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but if y'all ain't never had Cambodian fried chicken, this fried chicken from Long Beach that these Cambodians make, this shit fire, man.
Take me there, man.
The best. Or y'all had Korean fried chicken?
I have.
That, oh my god.
Yeah, I've had Korean fried chicken.
They good at the chicken. Hey, they chicken crispy.
Chicken be fire as fuck. I'm telling you.
It's a new spot in Culver City out here that they just put up. That's fire. Crispy, delicious.
And that's what I was looking for there. That's exactly all. It got to the point because I was over there for about 3 weeks one time. I was over there. Every time I ever went over there was a couple of weeks. I was looking, is it chicken? Is it chicken? I didn't want nothing else they had, man. It's too slimy or something. What is chicken at? I was just looking for chicken just like a nigga. Looking for chicken.
Just like a nigga.
Just like a nigga looking for chicken, man.
Hey, like what you like, man. You like what you like.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chelcye, you said you about to get ready to move. Are you moving to another spot in LA or are you moving away from LA?
No, I'm just moving closer in. Right now I'm in Inglewood, and you know that's just a drive to the clubs and to everything. So I'm moving closer in over in like that mid-city area.
Gotcha. I got it. So moving to an area where you ain't gonna have no parking for guests. Okay, gotcha.
In fact, you know what? The cancer in me don't allow a lot of house guests no damn way. So that's
really?
fine.
You one of them types. Okay, all right.
Hey, you move
I'll
far for a
have
reason.
people over, but you know, again, this is me and my son's sanctuary. I just can't have motherfuckers coming up and through here. You know what I'm saying? I'm that mama. So if I fuck with you, I gotta really fuck with you because you coming to the house. Now, if that nigga happen to be gone at a sleepover, then shit, we can have a little space, something at my house with a max 5 people. But
with the max 5 people.
I can't do too many people. I'm done. We already do a job that's a lot of people in.
Yeah.
So if somebody call you, you gonna tell them, oh no, player, it's already 5 people in this motherfucker. There's already 5 motherfuckers in there. You cannot.
Probably.
I feel you.
We at capacity right now. We can't really have, because the landlord already came down.
There we go.
Already, they came in. They did a head count, so I can't really slide nobody else up in here.
Nobody else. I feel you, man.
If I answer the phone, that's a blessing. So.
Oh, damn. Chelcye
not like that.
Bargain,
I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying like.
Nah, that's some tall people shit, bro. That's how tall people be acting,
man. We're gonna stop calling her tall. Man, niggas say some tall
Thank you, K-Dubb. See, it's you niggas.
I wish I was tall, Chelcye. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I was. If I was just 4 more inches, there's so many outfits that I feel like I could wear. Because some of these outfits, they look better on taller people. Like certain sweatsuits, I can't pull off a lot of the essential shit because the way it fit, I just look like I got on my big brother's clothes.
I'm glad you know your body type.
Stay like you are, bro. You don't dress bad, bro. Don't get no tall. You gonna be dressing like Rasheed Wallace and them, man. Michael Jordan and them. You know them niggas is horrible. I've never seen an NBA. I never seen a fresh NBA player, bro. All that money, they can't even find a fresh outfit, bro. I just saw Jason Tatum. In Vegas. I was like, bro, that nigga dressed like a Katrina victim. I swear to God, bro, like this nigga, bro, them NBA players are horrible. You see Gary Payton pulled up at the comedy club. Just like, I don't know what he was dressed like, but they don't got nothing, bro. They ain't got no clothes.
Every time I see Gary Payton, he got the same sweatsuit on all the time.
You see?
But that's how ball players dress, though. You know what I mean?
No, that's all they got. That's all they got.
Nah, they ain't all they got. It's just, when you a ball player, like I remember like game day in high school, like the basketball players wear the sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they, that's their swag. You know what I mean?
No,
I mean, but how hard is it to hire somebody to help you with this? You gotta know.
Yeah,
Like,
at
you
that
gotta
level,
know.
But it ain't even. It probably ain't even important to them. When you
It
talk,
can be. It can be important to it because Jordan has been just the same since
I'm gonna
ever.
say this. I'm gonna say this, bro. It is important to them, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. The reason why I know it's important, it's hard for me to shop. It's hard for you to shop. It's hard for all of us to shop. We can't keep enough stuff. We never have enough, right? So with them not having as many options as we have, they cut down to a fourth. You feel me? And plus, don't nothing look good stretched out. You can stretch out a damn bike and it's gonna look funny. You can stretch out a damn bottle of water. This gonna look funny if you stretch it out to the side, like a nigga hand ain't gonna be able to hold it. So if you look at Jordan jeans, it's not like there's some terrible jeans. Them hoes just too long. You be like, them jeans is too fucking long, man.
Hey, wait a second. We got a new cast member that came in. He fresh off the Deacon board line to the people.
fresh
Yeah,
out of church.
this nigga that told somebody in the wheelchair to stand up because God has got him.
That boy like he's like the superintendent and lean on me, coming to fight Joe Clark, nigga.
They ain't never been
Chain the door.
But-
Chain the door.
Say by yourself.
hey, you look nice, brother. Where you coming from?
That's right.
Lying, man.
Recognize greatness.
Shuler
I
King.
with your broke asses. No, I'm just
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him back to the show. He's a comedian, writer, content creator. You've seen his videos all over the line. Amazing, man. He has figured out how to go viral with these videos without saying the goddamn word, just giving the camera the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome back to the show the hilarious Mr. Shuler King. What
up?
happy to be in the presence of real comedians. Thank you.
Shuler, you on your phone? Can you turn it sideways? We get a landscape. We get a full view of you, brother.
Oh, that
Okay.
suit, man.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's
No,
how-
there you go.
Shit. Now you got the shoulders in there now.
Hey, you
Oh,
look
yeah.
nice, brother. Hey,
Oh.
Where you coming from, brother? You look nice. Or headed to?
I'm coming from God's house where
Man, hey, tell him about it.
All right.
Yeah, I am too. We do. So,
Right. What was
we
the
did-
word? What
Yeah,
word did he give you?
I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention.
but you was in his house though. That's all.
But
Count. You was in there.
I was there.
Hey, my
school.
word. My word this morning was about moving into a new season. That's why when you said Chelcye that you moving, I was like, oh, there go God confirmation. That's the ministry. Yeah, that's what mine was this morning. TD Jakes was on fire this morning. If y'all get a chance to go back.
Oh yeah. We ain't about to have that conversation with me. I wasn't paying attention to shit.
Oh, hey man.
Shuler
Hey,
just be
there,
going
though?
for
You was
attendance.
there?
He just be, so when he gets to heaven, he's like, nah, check your Sundays now. Check your Sundays. I was there.
Because I was here. I was there.
Somebody gonna see this suit. That's what that's about. You know? I ain't trying.
Okay.
Shuler, where you from originally?
Is that from the Steve Harvey collection?
Absolutely. This is Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look nice.
That's
Steve
okay.
Steve Harvey don't do this. Hold on.
Shuler been
I
on
see
this
the inside.
suit.
Oh, you got the name on there. Got the name on
They
there.
got the boy. They got the Burberry interior.
Come on, put a
Show the
flag on the
interior one more
inside.
time of that. One more time.
Pop it again.
Shuler been
Yeah,
wearing them suits for a minute, man. I can't wear a suit to save my life, man. I put on.
You could do it on stage, K-Dubb?
Man, I wore a suit to Boosie prom. That's probably the only time.
The Boosie
prom.
Hold up. First time I open mic at Uptown. I know you don't remember this, K-Dubb.
I do remember.
I had on the suit. That nigga got on stage. I went up there. I was funny too. I ain't even get booed off. He came up there and told everybody I looked like Dracula.
Yeah, no, Shuler, you always got out on the stage, nigga.
Yeah,
you had that suit on. You gonna get down on that goddamn stage. they done ran off, nigga. You done opened up a threshold for them videos. I see so many comedians. I be like, damn, bro, they got down and ran off with the Shuler King, man.
Yeah,
they done ran off with the Shuler King, man.
that nigga Shuler don't do nothing but look at the camera with them eyes, and his eyes tell you everything you know. That nigga be like,
bruh, I don't know
timing.
why.
It's the timing.
Yeah,
that shit is great, man. You really broke the code of being funny, because you can do as many videos as you want in a day, as many as you can find. And long as you do that, then you got your show days right after that. I'm like, this nigga genius.
I be trying. I be in here changing diapers and shit. I thought my wife was gonna go into labor last night.
Oh, damn.
Bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Congratulations, though, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a big
deal.
deal.
Expanding the family, okay?
Yeah. I've been having sex, man.
Congratulations.
You've been making that sex, huh?
Yeah.
Been making that damn sex over there,
and having love, making sex and having love,
having love.
How many do you have now, Shuler?
No, I got one girl, got another girl on the way, man.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
What's the age difference between your oldest and the one you have now?
My daughter now, she 18, she turned 18 months. Yesterday.
Damn, 18 months.
Oh, you got it back to back for the most part. Okay.
My daughter 20 years old, man. My son 22. My other son 20.
I envy you, brother. I should have started when I was in high school.
Nah, man.
That's when I started. That's when I got mine.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I did it both ways. I got a son that's 20 and one that's 2. And ain't nothing like, ain't nothing like, I had the energy when I was younger, but the wisdom I have now and the able to give my time, oh my God, it's so amazing. Like, I can enjoy it. I messed up at 20. You know, other people did it differently. Mine didn't go. So the 20-year-old, I was like, damn, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I got to do some shit right. But
you got a 20 and a 2.
I got a 20-year-old and then I got a 2-year-old.
So how long was you locked up, or you was just out free? And
No, I was on a work furlough program. I would check myself in every weekend.
I went did 20 and got out.
Nah, I had a son when I was young, and I just recently, like a couple years ago, me and my wife had a son. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I got one 17-year-old. She'll be 18 in October. She graduated high school. We done taking her out of the country for her graduation. We doing Berlin, London, and Paris, and we done, nigga. I'm Snip, baby. Snip gang. We out here.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a 13.
Blanks forever, nigga.
Yeah. I'm with you to hear one and done. I have a 13-year-old. Why would I restart the clock?
I'm not rolling the credits back. We're not doing these open the credits again. Ain't no more baby showers.
No, hey, that's how I thought I was gonna be. Then my girl, she was like, she never had a child, so she was like, if I don't hit 30 and I don't have a kid, then I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
You know what you should have did? You should have took her on back-to-back vacations.
Well, I tried everything.
What she's gonna be missing out on by having that kid.
From
Mexico,
they get that itch
to Aruba, and you be like, you know what?
Nah.
When a woman want one,
women like to store, baby. They not a store, baby.
Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. I take you to Kokomo, nigga. I was trying everything. Hey,
will you have another one? You have another one right now, K-Dubb?
Would I? Yes, I would have another one because I ain't never really technically was able. Like I got my baby 15, my son, who I just was in LA, brought him to LA. I still want to raise one from 0 to 100. Like I can do it better now. I was dealing with them young hoes, them young stupid ass hoes, man. Take a child away here or there. I was never able to raise them fully all the way through. So I'm like him. I would love to catch one at 0 and take it every day. Wake up with it. I still ain't woke up with no child.
Have y'all tried puppies? Because you know, like you gotta.
Let me tell you.
You gotta walk. You gotta change the puppy pad for a little bit. You gotta make sure they eat twice a day and walk. It's not the same, but I mean, you know, they say
I tried. I started all the way at the bottom. I started with plant, another plant, then the dog. Then I thought I was like out the clear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
I hate dogs.
I want to experience what K-Dubb
I really hate dogs. Like I used to kill dogs when I was young. I hate them. I really hate them. Like when I see a pretty girl with a little dog, I just hate it. I hope it go away. I don't want to kill it at this age, but I hate dogs. Because they shit on the ground. That's the only reason why.
That is
if these people would clean their dog, like I hate dog shit. I just hate it.
That's the people.
I hate it. No, it's the dog.
It's fertilizer.
It's no, it's not.
Not
No,
on the
it's not.
sidewalk, it ain't.
No, it ain't no further. I was finna say
Kicking
that.
in the grass.
Who kicking it? You kick
Hey, you gotta,
you
K-Dubb,
kick it.
you gotta get
You
you a
kick
dog
it,
first,
Chelsea.
bro. You gotta get you a dog before you become a parent. I'm telling you.
No. I've been a parent.
No.
You
It
got
ain't.
to.
Listen, I
No.
want to experience what K-Dubb experienced. He said he ain't woke up with none of them. If I could have another child and had a K-Dubb experience, then
No.
I do it.
No, that ain't what I said.
Nah,
I said
bro.
I ain't woke up with them all my life. They didn't
Hey,
stay the whole summer, a whole 3 months, but I want to wake up
I'll
every
take
day.
that.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
I would love to just get my child for the summer. I
No,
want
you
that
different though,
experience.
Chelsea. My mom is a single parent mom. She had me 16, and I'm her only child. You know what I'm saying? Like after me, she was like, I couldn't do it no more. You feel me? Like she was like, you know. So I know
That day in, day out shit,
yeah.
every day you gotta see this motherfucker is a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I don't recommend it.
I
And
didn't
I want it so
like,
bad.
No, but as a dad though, I think, and it ain't for everybody. I got some friends talking like, maybe having a kid, you should get you maybe a hermit crab or a reptile or something. But for some people, I feel like a kid, it's made me appreciate life more. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. For me.
Hey, K-Dubb.
Yeah, it does. Oh, that dog? Oh, yeah. I don't want no dog.
Oh, that's your dog?
It's for K-Dubb.
Yeah.
That's my donkey.
hey
No, I
man,
don't want to.
That's your dog? I did not expect you to have it.
That's my dog.
No.
K-Dubb,
That's a nice dog.
It's Potato.
I thought you was gonna have like a Great Dane or something. No.
real quick, K-Dubb, you got to be in celebratory. You ain't got to be nothing to be mad about today. When I tell you, this is a dark skinned season right now because whooped everyone's ass last night. Just be proud to be dark skinned. Walk around all
Hey,
got
man. Shuler King is the nigga who I called before I got on YouTube. I called Shuler. Shuler told me, man, look here, man. You put your couple videos up there, them Jones go viral. You ain't gonna even be worried about no damn promoters. You not gonna worry about nobody. You ain't gonna give a fuck. That money just gonna roll in every month. Nigga, that shit been coming in every month. It ain't been high. I be getting $600-700 off that YouTube shit. I be getting $600-700 ever since I put that Kev on stage shit up there. That was my first time really just fucking with it when I called you, Shuler. And I appreciate that advice, man. We stayed on the phone about 30 minutes though.
But
I've been getting that little. You said what?
Stay consistent and just put it out there. You gotta treat the content game like, I hate to say it, but the drug game. Just flood the street. You flood the street. They can't help but mess with you. You mess around and be living. If you can make around 5 or 6 figures a month, you'll be hanging up on niggas.
Damn.
You be hanging up on. I got 1,500. You like, bitch, if you ever call me again.
Them the best pastors, the one that can relate the word to the drug game. I be feeling their message. He did about 15 of them. You flip them. By the summertime, you getting it. You the man. Not you all day. He said,
that nigga say you some drugs and give you a receipt. Shuler King, goddamn.
Hey, Shuler, so I got on your I really got big on you during the pandemic. I started seeing a lot of your videos. What's your process? Do you just shoot them all at one time? Do you come up, or if you don't want to share online, I'll feel you.
No, I don't care. I'm saying I ain't gonna. I mean, people gonna steal from me anyway. I don't care. Yeah, I just like find something. Well, people send me stuff anyway, but I just like talk about it. Like I don't even put a lot of thought into it, to be honest with you. I shoot them all at one time, then I schedule it for the whole day. I have to schedule it because, like I said, I'm changing diapers. I ain't got time to be going back and forth. So I got to edit, schedule it, and knock it out. You know what I'm saying? That's it, though. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. I tell all comedians, this is my thing. I've said this before. Don't try to be funny. You trying to be funny is like you trying to be black. That you born funny. Just trust your talent. It's gonna happen. If you keep talking, you gonna say something funny. Because everybody on here is naturally funny. You know what I'm saying? Tahir, I know years, bro. Like me and you kind of go back a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? So no, you ain't. If you talk long enough, you gonna say some funny shit. Because that's just your talent. Is who you are. Even if you be People just like, boy, you just something about you. You just funny. He's like, yeah, I know, stupid ass.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what, the people in the comments sometimes be hilarious too. I post the video, them motherfuckers will say something in the comments. I'm like, God damn, why did I didn't think of that? That shit would have been perfect on this video.
Do you ever got a comment you be like, oh shit, that shit kind of sting my ego? You ever had one of those?
I used to, but I don't even read them shit no more.
Oh, okay.
Hell, sometimes I put up a video where the video don't match the picture. Like I mixed it up or something. Hell, I don't even figure that out 2 days later. They be like, hey, bro, why you talking about this something else? You talking about something? I had to take it down. Like, damn, I ain't even know that shit. Sometimes Marvin gave me the best advice. He said, man, throw the meat on the ground and watch the dogs fight. I ain't about to sit up here and read all them damn comments, man.
You can't.
So you don't. So there's a rule of thumb. They say that you're supposed to respond or interact to be interactive with your comments and your people. So you don't. You just don't.
I think they say that. I think they say that when you ain't getting no comments. But if you're getting already 1,000 or 2, you ain't gotta go in there and fuck with them.
When you at the stage, you like, thanks, mom, appreciate you, love you.
Nah, but Desi does that. Desi responds to a lot of people.
Yeah, that keeps the engagement going. It really just depends on where you at in your journey. If you're trying to if I have a couple days where videos ain't hitting the normal numbers, then I'll go into my most recent post and I'll start commenting and responding to people to get
and that's why I said
up and move the videos back up. So it really just depends on where you are on your journey. My tell is a video does between 30 to 50,000. It's a solid video. Now, if I get a string of videos that's doing like 8 to 12,000 per views, they've been up for a day or so, that go in, go back like, did I miss something or is the algorithm tripping? Let me throw a call to action on the next video, and I'm going to talk to some people to get the engagement going, to keep the engagement going. But if everything's going well, like that's maintenance. Like you shouldn't have to do too much maintenance throughout the week or throughout the month. That's what you do when shit starts dipping a little bit, especially if you got choke up or you feel hit the road. You want to make sure that engagement is up, so it makes sure your videos will come across people's timelines. But you shouldn't have to do that every week.
My bad, K-Dubb.
No, I was saying that's why I was saying that's that. Because I kind of noticed that when people say go in there for comments, because when you ain't getting none, I guess it'll boost it. Because they do the same thing. Like when somebody tell you, just talk about yourself, your family. That's when you ain't really funny. You ain't got no material. That's why I always looked at that. When you go in there talk, I just be like, man, won't you make up a joke about a moped? Won't you make up a joke about a dresser or a light? So when I see people, not like you ain't funny, but when like if somebody got to advise you to talk about yourself, it's because they can clearly see that you just ain't got no material for nothing. That's how I always looked at it. Yeah, so they'll just say, talk about yourself. That's like the easiest thing to do. I think that go along with that comment and engagement. Because a couple times I put a video up and it ran off, maybe only a few times. I ain't went viral but about 3-4 times in 10 years. But it seemed like whenever I ain't getting no comments, that's the advice they give me. Engage with people in there.
Yeah, I also find your stick. Like Shuler has his stick now. He gets a crazy video and he gives them a look afterwards. I do the side by side or picture in picture videos now where I'm reviewing it. But what I found now is the lists do me really well. Like if I had that one video, it was like I've never met a fine black woman with all 5, and it was like high iron matching socks. Something like all 5 of those things go crazy because you get people in the comments that are like, I got all 5, or they say I was out at number 1 because it said high iron or something like that. You find those type of videos that are going to ignite people to start talking, and you don't even have to put the call to action in the caption. They're going to do it for you. So find what you're good at, or find something that you know is going to prompt people to get talking in the comments, and it does a lot of the work for itself.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be in the comments. It's different for women. Being in the comments and engaging for women leads to dick pics, unsolicited dick pics, unsolicited bullshit, all kind of crazy shit. So I mean, I think too, it's good to pay attention to the positive. Like if somebody leaving positive, I'm now, because I'm not at the numbers where y'all at, but I'm already getting my mental, because just as much, I posted something one time where I was like, I know a billionaire in a Honda and I know a bum in the Benz. And then somebody commented, "You're going straight to hell."
Hey.
What? What are we talking about? Why? Like,
they had their opinions though.
Like, so you just have to ignore bullshit, period. I feel like that is with the comments. If you want to engage. If you don't. Yes, there's a science that K-Dubb and Tahir are talking about for sure with certain numbers, but I'm like, either it's going to do its thing or it's not.
Another reason why I comment, because there's always somebody in there just saying some random shit where you be you talking. I don't want to cuss too much, but I'm saying, like, be like, what the hell you talking about? You're like, sometimes people like the sentence and shit don't even go together. You be like, what?
And that's why my page gone. I done had 2 pages gone. I had like in 2018, I was like at 100K in 2018. Then lost that page and got another one, got back up to about 50. But talking in them fucking comments, arguing with these son of a bitches, saying something that, and you don't know what, like you said, Chelcye, it be left. Niggas say anything. Niggas say
anything.
They've been talking about that. They've been talking about that smoke detector the whole show, nigga. She said the detector got something to say.
Yeah,
too.
I was trying to read. You know,
I don't
my reading ain't that good. I started, hey, my bad, K-Dubb talking. I'm trying to spell it out. I'm like, who the fuck is detector? I was like, who the fuck is that?
Who smoke detector?
I thought it was new slang for snitch. I was like, who they calling a snitch? Who the hell is this?
They said the smoke detector spit.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Who smoke detector is that? Who smoke
It's
detector
mine.
is that? I know
It's mine.
It had to be yours.
It's the one. Hey,
it had to be yours.
Maybe if you let more than 5 people come over your house, one of them motherfuckers will fix
Man, somebody change the damn battery in that motherfucker.
Hey, look, everybody thought it was K-Dubb smoke detector. They say he got the headphones in, he can't hear it. I know Chelcye see the comments and she just like, I ain't gonna say shit.
I just now started to see them. When they were going earlier, I was like,
look at that motherfucker.
Every time somebody come over here, they be like, I don't care.
Yeah,
okay to me.
Yeah.
That's how cold my ignore game is. I ignore the fuck out of shit all the time.
Hey, she ain't even, it don't even buy, she don't even hear it no more.
I don't. No. I really don't.
Yo. Hey, the reveal was so fun. It's mine.
It's mine.
Right.
I was hoping a fire going on. Shit, you hear that?
I was hoping it wasn't going. I'm like, no.
I just saw that joke though. Why is it so? I just saw that joke. Women be so independent, but they won't go change the battery in that smoke detector.
That's very true.
I just saw that on something, and that's funny. I said, please don't let it be hers. I was hoping it would be.
I hear it. You
like,
know,
I was hoping it would be.
Hey, you know
it. Or Terrence or yours here.
Hey, I grew up with my mama. Hey, shit, I ain't hear it. I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to that.
Listen, we don't change no smoke detectors over here. We place work. Or I know they hate us because I'll place a work order for the lights. A light can go out and I can reach it. I got step stools all through this motherfucker. I can reach all the lights in here, but I ain't gonna change them. I place a work order for everything.
You better.
I'm gonna pay you this rent. You gonna do everything they can within that contract.
Yeah. What you said, do all that.
They do all that shit, Gator. I had them motherfuckers up here one time and cleaned out the dryer sheet, the lint catch on the dryer. Because I was like, hey, the drying, it ain't heating like it's supposed to. They was like, did you clean out the lint thing? I was like, what's that? I never had a dryer before. They came out and cleaned that motherfucker.
Damsel in distress head ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm paying for it. I want everything. You hear me?
Look, bro, I went to my baby mama house and did that. The dog shit I'm telling y'all about, it kept. I made her complain. Like, yo, tell them to stop letting these dogs shit around here. And they quit. She complained. They put notes on those. I do a lot of complaining too. When I did live in the apartment, I was complaining my ass off. But because you better do that shit. You better come in and fix everything. Because you get a house. You get a house. Go ahead.
You gonna turn into that old dude that's mad in the living room, just looking at shit out there. Look at them fucking.
I swear, I just thought.
Man, I've been that nigga. I've been that nigga. I've been that nigga since I was 16.
Listen, here's the crazy thing about K-Dubb. Here's the crazy thing about
I've
K-Dubb.
been like that.
He been like that, right? But the nigga love to have a good time too. K-Dubb was out here a couple weekends ago. We did chocolate Sundays together. I went to something after they did the chocolate Sunday after party thing. I did that, and I was like, I'm tired, nigga. I'm finna go to the crib. Plus, I got the old school. I don't be driving the old school to areas I don't know. And then K-Dubb was like, man, we finna go here. We finna go here. If you go to Atlanta and K-Dubb is there, that nigga gonna take you to a strip club and y'all gonna be there for 3-4 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I just ain't got it in my poor little heart to do no more.
Yeah, I sent a mixed signal. You think I'm mad at that right there? Go here and party. Have a good time. I mean, I'm a Gemini.
That nigga said, I'll send a big signal.
I send a mixed signal at a motherfucker. I've been doing that all my life. I just be happy when people accept me because I be happy to be accepted because I know I be a handful sometime, man. I do. I can be a handful.
I'm happy to be accepted.
I am happy to be accepted because I
go
know
from
I'm a
a
handful.
street nigga to an old nigga so fast.
I don't be
a handful. I know I'm a handful.
I know I'm a handful. I be happy to be accepted, goddamn it. I be happy because I know really I wouldn't accept the motherfucker that was acting like that over there. If it was me acting like that, I wouldn't accept him.
a handful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to be accepted.
I came to Tahir party one time. I said, I'm gonna come down there. I said, Tahir, man, tell your goddamn DJ, man, play some shit from the South, man. That shit. Tahir, like, he did play some. I'm like, man, all right, well, let me go outside and wait till you circle back around to this shit. And then I went outside to Tahir and said, why the fuck did I try to make Tahir tell the DJ what the fuck to play?
Because you a handful.
Hey,
I'm a handful.
Hey, K-Dubb, hey, can you tell your DJ turn it down just a little bit? It's a little loud.
Just a little bit.
As well.
No,
At least until you put on this song. Until you put on this song.
I can't even hear no way, so I'm gonna need him to turn it up. I can't hear what
wow.
You got a request, sir? Yes. Can you turn it down a little bit, please? I'm in the club.
And
that's all big phone.
Listen, this is actually a great suggestion right here. K-Dubb and Tony Baker should start a new Grumpy Old Men, either a podcast or a show. You two together.
Tony, my dog too.
Listen, Tony don't want to do nothing. You understand me? Unless people, and sometimes he would say, y'all come over here and all of that, but he don't want to have people over his house either. I say, Tony, come to my party. He's like, man, I don't do clubs. Okay, cool. Tony, we have the game night. Pull up on us. I just got back in town. I can't leave the house. Man, all right, man. Fuck it then.
Yeah, it's a cool piece of work, man.
Cold piece of work, bro.
Cool piece
Y'all
of
out of
work.
control.
Hey, that's funny because around, like, I feel like people around Tony, like, I'm cool with Ben Lewis. And Lewis invited me. He was like, yeah, we're having a fight over here, Tony. I'm like, all right. So I hit him. I was like, y'all still having a fight over there? He was like, yeah. I said, what time and address? I never heard back from him. I was like, oh, it probably was something I didn't even say.
Mm-hmm. That's LA. That's LA.
Tony was like, hey, man, you got to clear out stuff to me, man. We got 5 people on here.
So 5
We
people.
gotta go out with Chelsea's rules of order. What are you talking about?
No more than 5. That's it.
No more
That's
than
enough.
5.
We started this tour this weekend, and I got to figure out what's the pranks gonna be on everybody because I already did the baggage tags. Thinking about just putting sex toys in everybody's carry-on one at a time, and then let the machine go off. I mean, outrageous shit though.
You already got the sex toys, or you going to get them?
I'll go and buy some. We got a discount. We got a discount with a black-owned sex store, so I'll just order a whole lot of shit and everybody get their weekend.
Okay, that's a plan.
I feel like y'all at the level now where y'all go viral for that. Like if that guy, that's some explaining y'all got to do. Like, hey, y'all, internet sensations. Your next commercial, your next Spectrum commercial, y'all gonna be jumping out of it.
Not the next Spectrum commercial.
Hey, y'all killed that mug, though. I was like, damn. Y'all should have saw that as a single.
Don't get your ass locked up over a rubber dick now.
Yeah, you don't want
Right.
You don't want to be in
It ain't gonna be in my bag. It ain't gonna be in my bag, Shuler. So we good over here.
Them three, they together.
Hey, the rubber. Hey, y'all the rubber dick bandits. Y'all the rubber dick bandits.
And they gonna get a Rico charge over rubber dick, man. Nigga hit with the Rico. Rubber dick Rico charge.
Rico.
Racketeering, nigga. Rubber dicking.
You on that's the last thing you say in jail. The nigga, what you in there for, man?
And they found it.
Oh, you like it, huh? Okay.
And he gonna say a whole conversation. You have to wind up back to that rubber dick. He gonna say, I was in the front seat, man. He had my bag, and the rubber dick was in the other bag. They were like, nigga, no
Rubber dick.
no, the rubber dick, nigga.
Long as I don't say rubber, they gonna think it's a gun. The young kids say dick. They refer to the guns as dick.
What?
Yeah, the gun is the dick. Go get that dick.
What
Gun is a
niggas?
dick.
Wait. This is news. Wait,
No,
what?
listen to
The
all
gun
this
is a dick.
trap music. The boys say, I up that dick on her, he ran and be like,
That
wait a
blicky
minute.
is the dick. The blicky
Yeah,
is
the
the
blicky
dick.
is a dick now.
I know Blicky.
Out the game.
The blicky is the dick. The blicky was the last thing. The dick is what I've been hearing for the last
Okay.
couple years.
But
Y'all
they
got
use
too
it
fucking
interchangeable. They use it like to refer to the gun and the extended clip. So sometimes they refer to it as the longer clip, and sometimes they just refer to the gun as the dick. Either way, I just be like, y'all different.
Tripping.
We need more fathers in the home.
Yo, I heard some. I went to go visit. I was around my nephews, and some of them be calling each other like the new era. They call each other bitch, and I'm like, that's weird. Like that was super.
That's Florida though. That's been Florida.
Yes.
Nah,
Oh
but
yeah, Florida been doing that.
Florida been like that.
Nah,
Last year
Florida.
my son had some friends,
I hear you,
and
Terrence.
he was
Florida
leaving
do
off
it.
the basketball. He
No,
was
I'm
leaving
listening.
off the basketball court, and then nigga was like, "All right then, bitch."
Yeah,
And so then I was like, "Who they talking to, B?" And that nigga was like, "Oh, they talking to me." I was like, "Hey, men don't address other men as bitch.
But that
That's
probably be
unacceptable."
that's probably an old person rule because they've been doing that in Florida forever. Just go to
I
Florida.
know.
No,
Bitch.
Yeah.
that's
They-
I don't
Florida.
want my son calling other men bitch. That's because even as a woman, I wouldn't. If I call a nigga a bitch, we finna go there.
Yeah.
That's
But
really
just go to Florida.
disrespectful.
Once you get outside of Houston and LA and go to Florida, you gonna just not even think
I got a
about it.
homegirl.
Go to Florida.
I got a homegirl who's
You're a
from
bitch
Florida.
in Florida.
And she called everybody bitch.
You're a bitch in
And I just
Florida.
had to pull
Right
her to
now.
the
I'm a
side.
bitch in Florida. Everybody. They be like, boy, that bitch got off. A nigga told another nigga, I got off, he picked me up. He was like, boy, that big plane was late. I was like, oh, he talking to me. He's saying my plane was late. But this was back in 2002. That's normal in Florida. You a bitch in Florida. And then it's a good thing. They gonna say, man, that bitch Crawford knocked that motherfucker out. That bitch Crawford, that bitch knocked that nigga spirit. That's Florida.
I guess
all day. That's like a white person saying
I
nigga in
feel
LA.
like, but I
It's
feel
like
like I feel like the younger generation. I'm at the age now where I be feeling weird because I be feeling like compromised. Like, should I give them the game or should I just? Am I trying to big brother people too much? But I'll holler at some young kids like, hey, bro, like I understand what y'all got going on within your circle, but it's other people that hear you and you making your squad look weak. Like, would you want him to call y'all some bitches? You know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna be here to change because, like I just said, whether you heard or not, it's white folk in LA saying nigga all day. That shit won't happen down south.
But we ain't.
I'm saying you can pull up a YouTube video of a white boy in California saying you really ain't gonna find down south. Send it to me if you do. Find a white boy down south using the word nigga around niggas. I pay you. But you can find that in LA right now. Right now, it's a white boy using the word nigga. A Spanish person can't even use the word nigga where I'm at. But you see it in New York and LA. So it's just something that's coming faster at us than we even can imagine. Like the word bitch, I'm telling you.
But try to give them the game because I can tell you now, the shit is going too damn far. I can tell you that now.
What game is to be gave? What game?
They give them to, but like, all right, y'all got to get a little masculine around here because I don't. Y'all little friends being like, yeah, then my homie, he was a little stressed out, so I gave him a massage and shit. K-Dubb, I can't give you no goddamn massage.
Hell no, don't touch me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, man, sit down, man. Just sit down real quick and you know what I mean, pull your
drink
shirt
some water.
I'm doing this as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Give K-Dubb a foot rub real quick because the nigga
no, dog. Use the ear name. Use the ear name. Don't say K-Dubb.
Yeah.
Oh,
K-Dubb.
Terrence, man. Terrence with that foot rub.
Yeah, this shit is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
This how
y'all gotta say something.
This how you gotta hit him with a segue. So K-Dubb, I just seen it, y'all. Y'all did a movie or something recently, right? Or is it a web series or something that I seen, or a series that y'all did?
Oh, you talking about Department? That's a movie.
Yeah, that shit look tight, man. Congratulations.
Department. That shit coming out soon. But they on that strike and everybody's striking, so I don't know what they gonna. I don't know how it works.
I wish the comics could come together. Well, first of all, we would need a union. We need somebody fighting for us to give us fair wages with shows and insurance. We ain't got.
We do.
When I tell you, comics ain't got shit.
Not a bitch ass thing.
Yeah,
nothing.
But it's so hard to us to get on the same page. There's people are moving out to LA every day, every week, and if we did try to strike out here, somebody new would come out here and be like, "I'll take the show. I take," especially if a place like the Comedy Store, when they do that potluck. If a nigga move out on a Monday, he can get up at the Comedy Store on a Sunday. He gonna do it. He absolutely gonna do it, man. I hate that we are not able to even go during our off time and go support our friends. We don't like, because travel's so crazy. I would love to just see Shuler just rocking out on stage. K-Dubb, Chelcye, all y'all just rocking out on stage and really enjoy it as a crowd member, not just as a comedian, not waiting backstage, like sitting in the audience. But we all trying to get in and all trying to get to the bag, and we don't have time to even go on the road and just enjoy our friends, man.
Don't kick it like I got you here when you broke. I can tell you now, like I used to see you every other day, Tahir, when I was in California. We was around. You know what I mean? People don't even believe me. I sent you that picture of me, you, London Brown.
Yeah.
All us look so damn young, bro.
That was probably outside the J spot. At the J spot. Or the Union, one of them. Yeah.
Man,
that's
the Comedy Union. That motherfucking Comedy Union.
It ain't there no more.
And I actually got to watch, like, I'm still at the point where, like, I chill after I go up, because I do a little opening spot. I chill and watch comedians just perform. And I got to watch y'all last week, you and K-Dubb. Y'all rocked it though. It was dope to see, you know what I mean? Like y'all work. Like showcase. I think I see y'all work with it.
Yeah.
I love watching K-Dubb, man. That motherfucker's so random, bro. That motherfucker, his jewels are in his rambling. He'll set up the joke, and then he'll deliver it, and then there's a punch. But the rambling that follows that punch, when he does the hash brown, he's like, "Hey, I just came through the drive-through, and I saw that sign, and I was seeing if I can give you the 33 cents so I can get the other hash brown." But then he just continues to ramble in the old nigga voice. That shit.
That's what it is.
Lord,
you know what? Because I always thought when I was younger, I seen that dude and he rambling, and I just was like 6, 8 years old, and he wasn't making no sense to me, and he was trying to get his point across. So that's him. Like, bro, you really is trying, but you ain't really making no sense. But I see where you're going with it. But that's who he is.
Yeah.
Same. He's a Mississippi nigga. He's not a Tennessee nigga. He's not a Georgia nigga. That's a Mississippi nigga right there.
Man,
So imitating his ass. But
I just got to see K-Dubb for the first time at Eddie Abrams, and it was definitely there. I was like, this nigga reminds me of home. This is an all black man on some, and you're right to hear it's the randomness, but finding those jewels in between. I'm like, this nigga here is crazy and funny as hell. And then I know Shuler for sure from the internet. I've sent your videos to 1,000 homegirls. Like, girl, look at what the fuck is going on over here. So it is. I'm with you, Terrence. I always want to be the person that still enjoys comedy. My background is theater, and I feel like and acting, and so watching that, but comedy itself is a different beast. But the transparency of like when you see people who in their zone and really in it.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
I love it, man. I love this shit. I love this shit. I just want to die a comedian. I don't give a damn. I just would love to die a comedian. I want to just, if I die, I don't want to just die the nigga died. I want to be comedian K-Dubb died today type of shit on the news. I don't want a man found dead in his house type of shit. I don't give a damn how big I get. Just be a comedian. I just like the shit.
That's a dope perspective.
I remember one of the first times I saw K-Dubb, bro, this had to be like 2007, maybe 2008, maybe 2009. And that nigga was at this place called, damn, I forgot the name of the spot, but it used to be a little lounge. And that nigga did a joke about how niggas don't want to wait when they heat or when they cooking food. He said a nigga cook a whole pack of hamburger in the microwave. And the nigga, he said the edges cook first. Nigga keep pulling it out and biting the edges of it and let it keep cooking. And I had never seen somebody like just keep staying at the joke and pulling so much off of the bone. That nigga did that joke for like 4 minutes. It was just all about the microwave and the hamburger meat. Bro, that shit it lit a different fire under me when I saw that shit. And I mean, this is a little, like, it's a lounge, but it's shaped funny, and the people in there talking and shit. That nigga got on that stage, everybody shut the fuck up and just listen.
You talking about BQE in Atlanta's downtown, close to Ebenezer. I know exactly.
Yeah, it used to be by Slice. Like, all that shit used to be on Peter Street. It was Slice. Pastor Troy used to be in Slice all the time.
Yeah, I know. I think you're talking about BQE, the one that, because you said it's shaped funny. It's like shaped like a U, whereas people on the other side is a bar.
Oh no, it wasn't BQE. I know what you're talking about. Oh. This was on Peter Street. This was right next to Slice. It was like Club 567 or something like that, or something 567.
You talking about Tyler's old room?
It might have been.
Tyler Chronicles used to host that spot. Was it like an upstairs up there too?
Nah, not this one. But I know Tyler's old spot because I remember Carlo's old spot. Carlo's old spot used to be in an Italian restaurant.
Yes.
And it was like downstairs. This is like when he first started doing Wild 'N Out. The nigga was still doing a weekly show. When I tell you that nigga Carlos is one of the most hard-working individuals. Because even if DC and Chico not there, Carlos is there to hold down the show. When we did it, when me, Tony Baker, and Kev did 85 South, it was just with Carlos. I mean, DC came in later, but Carlos is usually always the person that holds down, man. That motherfucker is hard-working, always got some shit going on, always gonna get to a bag. He's on tour with 85 South and just started his own tour too. And still doing the show.
That's for you to say somebody's hard work, because I just admired your hard work the other day. I literally brought you up in 2 conversations this week. My homies was talking about time, and I was like, bro, you got to be working while you working. I seem to hear at the top of the stairs, checking to see when he about to go off, finishing call times for tomorrow, sending emails, getting show stuff ready, and then go on stage and ain't missed a beat. I was like, damn, I need to be having my laptop with me. Damn, I'm like, I'm asleep.
I had to upload Squadcast. I hadn't done it yet, so I had to do it at the Laugh Factory. But shit, nigga, work got to get done, baby.
He had that. Hey, he had that laptop, that vape.
Hey, whom much given.
Nigga ain't go, hey.
Yeah.
No eyes on that bag. I said, hey, you want me to hold your back? No, it's cool. I got it. I said, hey, somebody here running.
I mean, I had my gun in the bag.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That don't surprise me, because like I said, when I first got to California, of course I don't know nobody know me. And then people started messing with me after they found out I was funny. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of how it is. You got to be funny for somebody to be like, all right, we'll mess with you. Mm-hmm. And but it was then you see the separation of guys who are funny versus the ones who are serious about what they doing. And you was always a part of that group of cats that was like, we knew, like, it was the handwriting was on the wall back then. The crazy thing is K-Dubb, Carlos, Lil Rel, all of these guys that people are seeing now that are, out there, so to speak, how the public sees them now, they've always been that to us. You know what I mean? They've all we knew. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew. Like when they did the showcase in 2011 at the Comedy Store, everybody that you see that's popping now was on that showcase.
Man, it was good times, bro. I always tell people about the time London came over my house. I was having a little get together. I'm still new in LA and shit, so I like to party, hang out. We can write some jokes while we chilling out and shit. I got like 10 people at my crib. We drinking, eating, and talking shit, and coming up with sketch ideas and shit like that. London's on my laptop with earphones in, studying Denzel, watching the interview he's doing. He's studying the mannerisms, when he does all of this shit, and the inflection of his voice. Whole party going on. This nigga's at my kitchen table doing this while the whole party's going on. And he did that for an hour and a half. He just sat there and did that. And then you look up, I think it might have been like a year later, he's on tour with Chris Tucker, when Chris Tucker came back. But like the niggas that was serious about it, you saw it. You saw it in the way they moved. Yeah. BT Kingsley and Nate Jackson and BT and CT. They would hit me up like, hey, we hitting these 4 clubs tonight. I'm like, 4 clubs? How y'all doing it? They was doing shit that I didn't even know they were doing shows in. Now, mind you, I got a V8 at the time. I had just moved out to LA. I didn't know gas was gonna be like that. My V8 was like, you can do one show tonight. That's about it. So I just tried to make the best of that one show. But them boys would be hitting BT. I mean, host extraordinaire, characters, totally committed to himself and his look. Nate Jackson is talented beyond belief. He can sing on stage. He will work his ass off. He has one of the best clubs, not just best black-owned clubs.
Yeah.
Has one of the best clubs in the country for comics to go and be treated respectfully and be paid on time, be catered to. Get your room. Now the room gonna be at the Holiday Inn, right where the club is, but you gonna get that room though, all right? And he gonna pay. He'll give you a guarantee. CT is hands down one of the best storytellers of our generation. Like he's up there with Ali. This motherfucker would sit down and get comfortable. He's one of the first younger comics I saw sit down and get comfortable on stage and rip. I'm saying rip. So all the people that we saw, we started with, like Shuler said, the writing was on the wall back then. You knew who was taking it seriously and who wasn't, and who was going to stand the test of time.
Like
with that.
It was certain people just kind of had that like you could tell by people's attitudes and how they approached this whole thing. It was people who like, and I know for me, I was like inside and outside at the same time because I'm like I was driving. Everybody thought I was in LA. I was living in San Diego. You know what I mean?
I thought you were in LA
because
I thought he was in LA and he just didn't like to hang out because we would never see Shuler just hanging out. He would only be at the club when he had a set. And I'm like, hey man, what's Shuler at, man? And then we just look up and he on tour somewhere. Like, I guess he moved. Yeah. Then he'll pop back up and like, nigga, what are you doing? Are you in protective custody?
Hey,
why we don't see you?
Shuler, where you stay at now? You still stay in California? You stay?
Well, I tell everybody I'm in Atlanta, but really, man, my got me up in got me in Charlotte now, man.
Okay.
Got me away from all the strippers and the lemon pepper wings and shit. But I be basically between Atlanta and Charlotte. I'm everywhere, bro. I be all over the damn place.
Yeah,
man.
you was having fun down there, boy.
So I recently started seeing you pick up, like you've been getting a lot of headliner dates for like that was the internet helped you with that?
Oh, absolutely. Once I got the numbers up, you know what I mean? It was I ended up getting connected to the agency, got signed to Gersh, and they just, but even with numbers, having numbers is one thing, being able to sell tickets is something else. And
I tell you, that's the difference.
The difference is even if I tell comics this all the time, not a whole lot of people apply this. It takes a little bit more leg work. If you don't have that following like that, then you go to the club and tell them, listen, give me a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Give me one of them days. Y'all ain't making no money. And you can take a clip of your stand-up and turn it into a promo and put some money behind it. And if you can get 60 people, 60 to 80 people in a comedy club on Tuesday. I'm talking any comedy club on a Tuesday, that is a win, not just for you, for that club. Because those 80 people just paid their rent for that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just did it. So, and then you still get a loyal following, collect emails, do everything you can. And then because I don't know, man, I just, it's about the work ethic. It's some people out here, I ain't gonna name no names, but have been in a situation where they had 10 million followers collectively and never they get a date and they can't sell a ticket. And
that's because they got followers instead of supporters, though.
Right. And
so when you treat them like followers, like I'll take the longer road to get 1 million supporters.
Absolutely.
I don't want 1 million fans. 1 million fans gonna like your video by watching it. They might not even actually physically tap it. They ain't gonna share it. They ain't gonna post it to their stories. They ain't gonna tag nobody. That's followers. When you got supporters,
and a lot of
completely different.
A lot of times with the social media thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like Tahir. I've been doing this before social media was a thing. So being an actual comedian being an actual comic where you can get on stage and tell them jokes and be funny no matter what, it counts. It still counts for something because when it comes to performing in these clubs and touring, I have one rule of thumb. It's not about if you can come, it's about if you can come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain people that got a lot of followers, but people will say, man, I'll never go see that person again.
Yeah.
You know, because
that's why I go back and forth. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Gang, what's happening?
What's happening with
Good Sunday. Shuler King text.
Shuler owe you money? Okay, I thought the nigga owed you money.
Nah. Yeah, I am gonna have to go though. I'm gonna have to go though. But Ronnie Joe, what's going on, man? Look here,
I just had to come on here because my mama, I've been doing comedy 22 years, and she was like, "Son, this boy named Shuler King is it."
Yeah, man.
I watch his videos on the big. My mom got an 80-inch. She be sitting there watching Shuler King. I'm like, but I got a special. You know what? My special.
Hey, listen, man, we got to get up, but I got to go. But nah, we definitely got to get up because
you holding up a funeral to do this Zoom, mate. Just a nigga body that need to be buried.
Yeah. I got.
Shuler want to eat. He's only been able to nibble on that food. He ready to get out so he can eat that whole plate that's in front of him.
My kids is ready to go school shopping and eat. And I said, "Here, hold on 1 second. Let me hit this joint. Y'all go play."
Yeah.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Y'all be good, man.
Talk to you in a minute.
You too. Bye.
Terrence, how you doing? What's your name?
Chelcye.
Hi.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all
no worries.
Hey, that brand.
Yeah, we good. How are you?
Fresh off the flight from Detroit.
I see.
How was Detroit?
Oh shit! What up, dog?
I did my Detroit edition. Blessed day up for them.
Oh,
you know
that's fire.
Nigga, that's crazy.
That is shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, let me tell you, this nigga Ronnie is a marketing genius. Okay, I gave him a little bit of game. That nigga picked it up and ran with 2 duffel bags to the finish line. This nigga Ronnie, I will never stop giving my friends flowers. This nigga Ronnie Jordan, low key probably sitting on $1 million in his backyard. I ain't gonna hold you.
I am not. I will be.
Don't tell him that. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
When I get an M, I ain't gonna never have no shirt on. You know, I ain't gonna never them titties out. When I get that M, them titties is out. I'm gonna have about 18 chains on. Titties is out and free.
As they should be. Yeah, let them free.
Ronnie got a compound, bro. Ronnie stay about an hour away from Atlanta. It's an old white lady that picked him up at the airport. The same white lady. She let him smoke in her car and all of that shit. She got an Eldorado Cadillac. Man, this nigga Ronnie got a couple M's in the backyard. Don't believe the hype. He told me 22 years in the game. You think this nigga ain't be getting money for 22 years?
I am saving money. My kids will be wearing Pumas this semester. Don't worry about it. Just know they.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, hey, so you really got 22 years in the game?
August the 1st will be 22 years of me stepping on stage. August 1st, 2001 was when I first started. It was the first or second because K-Dubb started like the 30th or some shit, and it was a Sunday, and then I started the next. He started the last week of July, and I started that next Sunday. That next Thursday or some shit like that. He started Sunday, I started Thursday. We were the same week. I saw K-Dubb go up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so one of your
blessing.
One of your big things is like merch, because obviously I've seen a lot of people with the Blessed Foot shirt, you know what I'm saying, hat or shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So that's like one of your things, like you make a lot off the merch side of it.
I always had merch, man. I've been had merch since 2005 or 4. I had a fat jump man with my body, my silhouette, like Jordan jump man. I had Daddy had a microphone in his hand. He had his hair spiked up, like his fro out like mine's, and I used to have a shirt that said "Got Jokes." I had a shirt that said "I am freaking hilarious." I always sold them at colleges because it was the DVD era. Everybody was selling DVDs after the shows, but colleges, I was like, the T-shirt game. I just remember in college, nigga would get you assigned a bad credit card deal for a good T-shirt. So I was like, T-shirts.
That's facts.
And because in college, you don't have money until you want something. When you want something, you find a way to get it. So. You know what I'm saying?
That's still now.
Still now. They don't got no money till they want some shit. Then they figure out a way to get them goddamn Balenciagas. They figure out how to get them Moesha shoes.
Hey, so I've tried the merch game a couple times and I've failed. Like I've always taken a loss.
What you mean? What you did you have something that was in your set or something that you do all the time? Like I'm constantly saying what blessed AF is on the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's how I live, you know what I'm saying? Like you open your eyes, you blessed as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're alive today, you blessed as fuck. That's what it is. That's all it is.
You are.
And I do, like, for my kids, they don't know, they call it blessed and fearless.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just I put two letters on the hat, and whatever's in your dirty mind goes behind those letters. It's blessed and favored for some people. You know what I'm saying? Some pastors buy my shit. So it's just the first hat I ever sold was to a pastor in Maryland, for sure.
Stupid
He was
though.
like, I like
Now that is marketing genius. That's marketing genius to be able to sell something that's for one group and make it universal for all groups.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I always make shit that look like you can leave it on the table at Old Navy. If you didn't know me, you would buy it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like make something plain but dope. You know what I'm saying? Not too
Tony,
not their words. Niggas don't like a lot of words on their shit. If they do, it's got to be
they don't quit.
It's got to be like some fear of God dopeness to have a lot of words, but like small logos is cool. It's always cool. Some you can put, and I do little
silhouettes are cool.
I do I put blessed AF on the shirt, but I got it on my shirt upside down so you can read it when you look down, when you high, when you drunk or something. I got one to say high as fuck. You can see it. It's upside down. And I got one to say blessed as fuck. I called to look up, then look. I look down and then look up, like when you praying. So.
Hey, so how much of the legwork do you put into the brand? Like, do you just do? Because I know my biggest loss, I'm looking for designer to design it, and then I'm paying for this and
you just gotta wear the shit all the time. My whole thing was I was wearing it all the time. Like 85, Carlos be telling me they got they hustle for how I was doing it, but they on a larger scale, on a Walmart kind of scale with it now. But
but I mean, like, how much of it?
If you notice, Carlos only had an 85 South hat on for the first 4 years. We just now starting to see Carlos with like a Braves hat on or another type of hat. He never had nothing on but that damn 85 South hat. And niggas like, I want that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But my question is, like, how much of it do you design it? Like, or have you
I designed this. I designed the way I designed this, because at first I had it straight across, and I had $2 signs in the AF, but I was like, I need something cooler that looked like if I had a patch, I would put it on my jean jacket or some shit like that. So I was just kind of. It comes from necessity. Big niggas how to make their clothes a lot of times. I get a lot of pieces made from designers and shit. You gotta have different kind of, you gotta pre-plan shit when you're a big nigga. If you're a big saucy nigga, shout out to all the studs who can't never figure out where I get my clothes. They getting made, bitch.
Stupid as fuck. I think it go back to what Tahir was saying. Finding what works for you, because I see a lot of the group that I'm with that's coming up. We selling merch. We finding what works for us. And then I think even knowing Tony Rock is here, right? But his merch is not no saying or nothing. It's like a beautiful silhouette of a black woman. If y'all remember, like the silhouettes that like Outkast used to drop on their albums with a front, and it just say his name. Yes, remember them? And it's just Tony Rock at the bottom. Like, my homegirl has support women in comedy. Simple, plain, but the quality is good. I think that plays a role. And then just being consistent with it. Like, having it with you, having it on you at all times.
Every time I do a set, it ends with, I'll be like, I got a ratchet cousin. I got a clothing line. I don't never show the hat. When I'm on stage, I turn that bitch like this. And then I'll be like, I got a ratchet cousin I love to death. I said, everybody got their cousin they love. I said, my cousin just got saved, but she don't know how to talk church yet. And I was like, I said, she wanted to let me know she had God in her life, but she don't know how to do it. I was like, how you doing to me? She was like, shit, blessed as fuck. Empowered to these fuck niggas, rebuking sad struggles. And I'll be like, after the show, I got my hat and I'll turn that bitch around. Oh, I'll show it. When I show it, they're like, oh, I want that. Or like, I got a t-shirt. Like, a reveal is always a, you got to present shit to black folk. Black people be like, oh,
yeah.
Like,
you got to trick them, because if you just tell them up top, they get tight on the pocket. Oh, I can't buy them right now, so you got to trick them into one.
It's hard to get niggas to take a free shirt. You got to charge to make it worth something. Like, if you charge too cheap, niggas
That's
don't.
True.
If I have niggas outside the show like $40 for a hat, I'd be like, you don't say that shit at the Nike store. My hat come with blessings. This covers you from the crown of your head to the sole of your
Yeah, you better sell it. You better sell it. You better sell it.
T.I. been wearing my shit every day though. That's been really helping. Tip like
T.I. be wearing the shit out of it.
So he like the denim one to here. This the one.
Yeah.
This the one Tip wear all the time right here.
Yeah. I seen him on a couple pictures with it on. I'm like, look at my nigga walking my nigga shit.
And he be wearing it with that shit. He put that shit all the way on with it too. It ain't like he just wearing somebody's merch. He like, nah, this my fit, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That's
what I'm doing today. No, I'm finna go to Korea right now. Stand on these single mothers.
It's such a crazy time in where a nigga that's a superstar on a whole nother platform has come to our platform and is willing to take criticism, take help, and actually learn to put forth effort into perfecting his game. And he recognizes and praises the people that fucks with him on that level. Like you've been fucking with Tip since the beginning. You've been fucking with Desi Banks for a minute. And like
I met Tip and Tiny when they were dating at Uptown. When I was open micing, me and him about the same. We the same age. I found out later we went to the same middle school, but we the same age.
Shit.
And they was dating at Uptown. Every time me and K-Dubb be up, and Duval was running shit. Duval was fresh on TV, killing with the Music Soul Child bit. Like everybody was just trying to kill and get on Comic View. That was the goal, to get on Comic View. And I got on Comic View after about 8 months, 7 months, something like that. The one in Miami with Bruce hosting. Well, Arnez J hosted it first, and they replaced him with Bruce. So,
yeah, that was a good ass time, man. Well, shit, man. Listen, we're about to get up out of here. Ronnie, I'm gonna hit you on the sideline, man. I talked to my manager about taking this on the road, bro. So we're gonna probably be looking at next year.
Hey man, your crowd alone has piped up my whole social media. Like y'all over support. Y'all goddamn the more mob, nigga, the more mob in the stage crew single handedly like
it's serious.
The pandemic was like, we fuck with you, big dog. I'm like, thank you guys.
They are an amazing support group, man. I love them forever. That's why I try to give them as much content and shit that I can.
We got more than culture too. We got some dope ass merch. We got the Newport looking logo. We got the Not for Squares collection because we don't smoke cigarettes, we smoke weed. So
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But more than culture is over on 85 on channel 85 now. We just announced that.
Come on,
we're uniting the kingdom.
Congratulations.
Come on, boy. That's huge, man. Well, shit, we're about to get up out of here, man. Before we do, we'll give everybody a chance to sign off. Ronnie, you know how this goes first. I'll let you take the lead on it. But Chelcye and Terrence, I know Chelcye, you've done it before too. Just an opportunity for you guys to thank anybody. They hit your cash app. It's also an opportunity for you to let them know if you got any upcoming shows coming out or any projects coming out or anything you want them to look out for. We're going to take a collection for Chelcye to get her battery replaced in her.
I appreciate that. The smoke detector is waiting.
Yeah, if y'all want to cash app her right now, everybody cash app at $2 so we can go ahead and get that maintenance man out there to fix that right there. You can also give me your socials and all of that too. So Ronnie, go ahead and kick it out for us, bro.
Hey man, y'all hit my YouTube /Ronnie Jordan. We just dropped the More Than Culture special. We dropped a comedy special, all new sets from all of us. $10. We trying to do some independent stuff on our own with our own dime. Go to morethanculture.com. And also Miss Pat Show. We just got nominated for another Emmy season. Come
on,
3.
man.
Yeah, the hair episode, season 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mary Lou Bella, Best Director. Hopefully we get back to that soon on the strike shit. But Uptown Comedy Corner, August 11th through the 13th. I'm bringing Gigi LaFleur, and I'm doing a color coordinated weekend. On Friday we all wearing denim. Saturday we wearing all white. Sunday we wearing all black. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Ferg with me. And I'll be in Buffalo, New York next weekend with Desi Banks, and then Uptown Comedy Corner after that, man. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all the support and love. Ain't nobody hit my cash app, but that's cool. But y'all, I do need another pack of backwoods if y'all want to goddamn jump in on a nigga backwoods. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. FirstAF.com, all the merch. Official. The hats ain't up yet. I've sold out on the hats, but not sold out, but I haven't reloaded it up on the website. But I'll be putting it up today. Appreciate y'all.
There it is. All right, Chelcye, go ahead.
First and foremost, thank you Tahir for having me. You know, it's always a good time when your girl comes through.
No
If
land.
you are in the Houston area, I will be at the Houston Improv the 26th and the 27th of August. If you are a fan of rap shit, your girl will be on season 2 of Rap Shit on
Let's
HBO. So look
go.
out for that. Support that. If you're in the LA area, baby, I'm all over. I got shows coming up at the Chateau, at the Comedy Store, just all around. Follow me on Instagram. It's the name you see right there, Chelcye. Just put a number 1 right in front of it. That's it. I
All
stay
right.
dunking on niggas out here, so there you go.
All right, T, what you got for him, bro?
Hey man, first off, thank you so much to hear. You know what I mean? Just being close to the greatness, just seeing you work on both sides. So thanks for having me here. Shout out to
Absolutely, bro.
want to shout all y'all out. It's dope because y'all keep supporting him. It allows y'all to support. I get the overflow, so I appreciate that. Y'all can follow me at Terrence Delane. That's how you spell it. I don't have a Cash App. It's just cool. If you just go hit follow on all my social media platforms. I'm trying to put out an independent special at the top of the year. I'm doing a GoFundMe at the first of this month. It's gonna be up until the end of September. My goal is to raise some money, do an independent special. It's 25 to 30 minutes in Phoenix, Arizona at the Stand Up Live. And it's not necessarily a special. It's called a comedy mixtape. I'm at a new place in my comedy, so I need to get rid of all the old stuff, and I'm just growing. So support that, and that's really it, man. Just keep supporting my guy Tahir, and I appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, and I'm
there it is.
Chocolate Sundays tonight, First Impressions host. I'm there. So y'all come check out that show. Always shout out Chocolate Sundays.
There it is. All right, man. Appreciate y'all as always. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man. Still check out more to the story. We got new episodes dropping every week. Giving you guys a heads up. The show may be taking a hiatus to make way for Farren's new show. She has a brand new show. She's very excited about it. You guys are actually going to see a lot more Farren within the upcoming weeks. As this tour starts, I'm going to be flying back in on Sundays. So she will probably be holding it down along with Ty Davis or Corey Bell or Gigi Flair when she's not on the road. And when I can pop in, I'm in the car or something like that. It's not too noisy. I will. But very, very excited about her brand new show. It's something that is very much hers, very much unique. She's put a lot of effort into it. We're working with different directors and producers, and I'm very excited that my baby is taking the lead on this, and she's doing something that it really gets her pumped up and something that she feels in tune to. So make sure you look out for that. I think she's dropping it in September. I want to say she's dropping it in. So she has 6 or 8 episodes already in the bag. I think she's gonna get 2 more. Then she's gonna start releasing them. But it's super dope. You're gonna see some familiar faces. You're gonna see some new faces on it. But it's gonna be dope. Also, as I just said, we're gonna be on tour. The Ball Brothers tour is about to be coming to your city soon. September 7th is when Farren is dropping the first show of her new show. It's called More to Sex. And it's really dope. Just trust me, you're gonna like it. And it's gonna be on her YouTube page. So she's taking this completely by the horns, doing it all herself, all independent. I was not in the planning, I was not in the directing, the producing. She did it all herself and hired the people that she wanted to work with, booked her own guests. So she is really diving into this head first. So when she comes back on, I'm sure she's gonna give her YouTube channel. If she wants to post it in the comments now, I'll put that up. So you guys can go follow that YouTube right now. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. It's Farren Moore on Instagram. But the Ball Brothers tour, you can go ahead and grab your tickets from kevonstage.com. You can get all the tickets there, even for the European dates. We got a couple people that are actually going out to the London show and the Paris show with us. So you can grab tickets over there as well. A couple of the cities are already sold out. I think New York is close to being sold out. DC is sold out. Philly is sold out. I think Dallas is close to being sold out. So shout out to all the cities that hopped on the train fast and early. We definitely appreciate you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. When we post the flyers on our Instagram, man, if y'all could just share it to your stories. That's it. Like that little bit helps so much because you might not be able to make it.
Yeah, I do.
Somebody in the city we may be able to perform for may have an open evening and they may want something to do. So when you share those stories, it really helps us a lot. So we definitely appreciate it. We do not take it lightly. When you follow us or support us, it lets the people know when we are trying to book shows that we have a following. So we definitely appreciate all the support. Please continue to do it. Thank you so much for supporting all my friends and my co-hosts. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time on the next episode of Zooming with the Homies. Peace, guys.